From too much time together to too much time with someone else. We are breaking it all down in today's Love Doctors. Joining me, as always, is my fellow doctor of love, the one and only Chesley McNeil. Chesley!
Good to be here.
You know what's crazy? People come from all over the building, because we're very safe and secure here.
Yeah.
Not from all over the city. But to listen to this segment, is it because of me? No, it's because of this man right here.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, Chesley, you have some great advice. We're going to get right to it with this first very sad question. Okay, are you ready? Me and my husband have grown apart during lockdown. Now, we both lock ourselves up in separate rooms during work days, and we barely have food together. Oh, my goodness. The only time we connect is at night when we watch whatever TV show we're currently binging. Otherwise, we don't have anything to talk about. We're mostly busy with our phones, our own work life and challenges. Is this even normal for couples? Oh, I'll let you take that.
It sounds normal to me. I mean, they're busy with work and other things. Even if you didn't live together, you still be at your place of business or whatever. If you and I'm at my place, you're at your place, or whatever.
Right.
And we would be busy, and we would connect when we could. So it sounds like that's what they're doing. But because they live in the same home, I guess she maybe is expecting to see him more.
Right. Maybe it feels more awkward because you're right. Maybe they're not back at their respective jobs. So for
some couples, this may be good, right? I guess for other couples, it may be bad. So you have to talk about it at least, or at least she has to express to her mate, hey, I need to see you more.
Yes.
And then see where things are going. I mean, the fact that it's happening organically, to me, is not a bad thing.
Right.
Necessarily.
I will agree. I think so many of us went through that. My gosh, I just interviewed the fabulous Dak Shepard and Kristen Bell, such a great couple. And they talked about how, you know, the challenges of being locked together with the kids and really just, shall I say, tolerating each other 24/7. So I think what you're going through is totally normal, but you have got to communicate, or this rut is going to turn into more than just a rut. I will say, Jim and I like to watch TV in our big basement room, and I've gotten to a point where, especially if it's like a pretty night, that I'll say, nope, we're not going down there, and we're not watching TV. We're going to stay up in the living room. You know what I'm about to say? We're going to put on some Barry White.
Yeah.
We're going to pour ourselves some Cabernet. You got it. And we're going to do this. Y'all know what this means? We're going to talk.
You talk over Barry White?
Yeah, we do. Well, in between Barry White songs. You know what I'm saying? I was like, honey, we're not. Now, what I've noticed is Jim only wants to talk about his work challenges lately, but that's a whole other Love Doctors. Yeah. I'm a good listener. But anyway, we'll get to that next week. I'm with you. Like, I don't necessarily think this is a terrible, horrible thing and you're headed towards divorce, but especially given the challenges of the last year. But I definitely think that you need to switch things up. We're not watching our shows. We're going to have dinner together, you know, and communicate.
Now, if that becomes a problem, then you got a whole other issue. Yeah, you got a whole other issue.
Yes, but best of luck, and just know you're not alone, but you got to do something about it.
And put on some Barry White, would you?
Put on some Barry White. Yeah, we got it together. Bum, 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 bum. Sorry. Okay, while cleaning up the basement in our house, question number 2, I came across some old pictures and letters from my husband's ex. It's clearly packed away, so he may not even know that he still has it there. But I also don't think it's appropriate for him to hang on to it. Do I have the right to tell him to discard them without... Wait, do I have the right to discard them without telling him? Oh, well, you take this one first.
Yes.
I know my thoughts.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I totally disagree.
Throw them away. Throw them away. What's going to happen? All right, so here's the scenario. These things are totally packed away. So this is probably something that he had in his childhood or college days, whatever this may be, along with his yearbook and all this, his track shoes, all this stuff, his trophies. So nothing he's ever going back to, ever. Going back to. He may run across it as they're moving away. Oh, look at this. Ooh, let me have that from, you know, and pack it away again and never see it again. If she discards that, he'll probably never remember it. Out of sight, out of mind. If it's bugging you that badly, now if you can be honest, I'm all about honesty. You know that.
What if he does notice?
Now, if she goes to him and say, hey, I found all your old love letters, that kind of thing. Ha ha ha, funny, I'm throwing them out. And he says, well, and has a problem with it, then you have a bigger issue. But something that has been packed away, her question is, can I throw them away?
Can she throw them away?
Yeah, throw them away.
I'm going to disagree. I would just feel Jim has the box. In fact, I know exactly where the box is. I opened it years ago, like literally when we first got married. We were moving things around. I just don't feel like he doesn't go up and look at it.
Right.
But I don't feel like it's my place. So I just wouldn't do it without telling him that I was going to do it. But then, truth of the matter is, I maybe wouldn't do it at all. Eventually, as we're cleaning things up, I'm sure he will, because he's not a pack rat normally. That'll get to a point.
Those
but he does have those. But he also has VHS of his basketball games.
Exactly. So
I'm not going to throw that out, Chesley.
So when you see it, how does it make you feel? That he still has it. Yeah.
I don't really go into that closet much. I don't know.
See?
I don't.
So even if your children went in there and mistakenly threw that stuff out, you wouldn't even know it.
That is true.
I'm telling you, this is something that you can get away with. And I don't want to make it sound like you're getting away with something. What I'm saying is, throw it away. If it's bugging you, he probably doesn't know it, as she mentioned, throw it away and move on.
Yeah.
Get rid of it.
My mom,
because it's going to become an issue later on. I'm telling you.
My mom said as she got older, I mean, she was recently cleaning out her house. She even was purging like letters from my dad. Like at some point, you got it. You got the memories up here. I guess you don't need it, but I don't know.
Little cards.
I'm a little more polite. I don't think I would, but I mean, Chesley makes a good argument.
I like the honesty piece of it. I like the hey, look, I'm throwing these things away. You had these up here. I'm throwing away. He might say, well, what else are you throwing away?
Right.
Are you throwing away yours? And see, this will lead to some issues, I'm telling you. Down the road, it's going to lead to some issues.
What do you guys here in the studio think? Throw away?
Throw them away.
Throw them away. Yeah, throw it away.
We got a lot of people that don't care about memories. Anyway, if you have a question for the Love Doctors, we want to hear from you. Keep them all. We keep them all private, anonymous, confidential. Email us, guests@landcompany.com for your chance to be featured right here on the show.
Except for the ones that have Barry White in them.
Oh,
we keep those memories.
God, he's so good. Oh, yeah. This is a family show. Okay.